Did that actually happen? Did you guys see that? Come on, guys, say something. I'm terrified out of my mind here. Is the chat broken? Is the audio still going through? If anyone can hear me, call 911. Ah!
Relax. It's just me. I heard gunshots.
So that actually happened. It wasn't a ghost? Oh God, I just saw a murder.
What did you see exactly?
There was a man. I didn't really see him clearly. He was in the shadows. The woman, she was wearing that stuff patients wear. I thought this hospital wasn't active. Why is there someone in patient stuff?
A good question. Hey, you, come over here. She's having a panic attack or something. I want to go check and see if I can find the shooter.
I'm not having a panic attack. I'm just regular panicking. Oh, hello, Raven.
I heard a noise and ran away, but then I realized the way I was running was closed off and ran back this way to get out.
Thank you for that. It's very reassuring.
It wasn't meant to be.
Yeah.
Whoever was shooting didn't come back to the party, which is good, because I just got the cupcakes out.
Dang it! Don't sneak up on me like that!
Oh, I wonder if the rumors are true and they still use this place for experimental medical experiments.
That's a rumor? If I had known there was a rumor like that, I wouldn't have come within a mile of this place.
That rumor is 20 years old at least. The supposed experiments were run during the 90s.
Well, I have only heard of them very recently, like yesterday when my bra told me it's not safe to party here. Yo, do you think the dude who was shooting might have been a government spook?
Government spook? Are you joking?
I never joke.
He was setting out cupcakes for a Halloween party in an abandoned hospital. If that's not a joke, I don't know what is.
Bruh, don't diss my party. I throw this thrasher every Halloween.
Stop! Someone was shot. We have to find her. She may still be alive.
After 4 shots?
One way or another. Oh, and I don't suppose any of your partygoers could have been dressed as a patient for some reason?
My partygoers could be dressed as anything. Buzz Lightyear to Buzz Aldrin.
Those two aren't actually very far apart.
Well, you know what I meant, bro.
Is it just me, or has Andy been gone a while?
He the huge black dude?
Well...
Maybe it's him. Sucks to have to play the stereotypes, but it's not like it being a stereotype negates it from being a possibility.
No, the man who shot her was much, much smaller than Andy.
Oh, that's good. If Andy runs into him, he can probably just, fall on him and deal with him that way. I have cookies to take care of, so...
Don't you dare leave! There's a murderer about!
I should go too.
Are you kidding me? What about the murder?
I didn't see anything.
Here. Hey, killer man, if you bother this weird lady who talks to herself, I will be the killer. Because I will kill you. Don't think I won't. That ought to do it.
Dear lads and ladies, I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm going to solve this murder mystery. Okay, so somehow I have a connection to streaming, the upload is active, and potato chips. I can even see other streamers doing their thing. That being said, I can't contact 911 via my phone or any other sites via the internet. Meaning that if the hospital isn't haunted by malevolent spirits, my phone provider certainly is. So, if you're watching this, please call the police for me. I'm seeing that I recorded the whole thing save for the last 3 shots, so there should be plenty of evidence on my stream records. That being said, I'm not leaving if there's any chance that woman might be alive. Or worse, that Owen might be right and there may be other people being experimented on. Let's go.
And where exactly do you think you're going?
Andy!
In the flesh. Speaking of which, I ain't seen hide nor hair of your victim's body, or even any evidence of a murder at all.
Owen mentioned that there may have been experiments going on in a hidden part of the hospital. That woman might have been a subject.
Okay, but I'd take anything that Owen fella says with a grain of salt.
But what if the gunshots weren't bullets? What if they were sleeping darts?
Do sleeping darts fire at the same volume as a regular gun?
I don't know. I wouldn't even know if what I heard was a regular gun.
I'll admit, despite how I may look, I ain't exactly had much involvement with guns myself.
What's that supposed to mean?
A giant black man. You don't think I look like a gangbanger?
No?
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
So where did you go?
Honestly, I thought I'd heard something on my way to you. Thought maybe our shooter had run past me. Went and scoured the wing I was in.
Anything?
Not a thing, and I'm sure of it.
How sure?
More sure than you'll reasonably be willing to believe on my word alone.
For the sake of my sanity, I'm going to start by believing you. Is there anywhere in that wing that might conceal a secret lab?
Other than the waiting room, every single wall, but not the support beams, thank Almighty, have been knocked out. Looks like some kids were playing at demolition. If they're hidden, then the government agency behind these clandestine experiments possesses powerful cloaking technology, and it'd probably be best for us just to stand back and let them do their thing.
Never!
Then it's a good thing they don't have cloaking tech and it's just plain old empty.
How do you know that they don't have cloaking tech?
Because last I checked, this wasn't Star Trek.
Sorry, you're right. Getting a little paranoid here. We should check the other wings.
Sounds good, but I want to make sure he doesn't sneak past us while we investigate.
Why do you have salt? Is it for ghosts? Does salt work on ghosts?
Not that I know of. I use it for ice and stuff when I'm spelunking. Throw a bit evenly across the ground in front of the door and we'll know if it gets opened.
Good. Let's check on the others.
You know, the best idea might be to just get up and go.
Not without at least looking for the woman. And definitely not with those other two being idiots and staying here.
It's hard to argue with that logic.
Then let's go!
Sure thing. Who you want to check out first?
Which do you think is in greater danger?
Honestly, us. Not even making a joke this time. But out of the four of us, who is most likely to be shot without provocation? Just asking. And again, between the four of us, which one is risking drawing a lot of attention to herself by live streaming a potential clandestine government operation?
Oh, yeah. Good point. Thanks for that.
It's okay. Seems like my job today is to keep things scary.
All right. Where do I go next? Are you serious? I get a response to that? If I get on the internet and find out you all didn't call the police, I'm quitting streaming and going back to work at local commodity exchange.
What is it?
My chat finally updated, but the only response I got was to go check on Raven. They probably want me to rescue the damsel in distress. Ugh. Come on, guys. I'm a damsel, too.
I think if you were in distress, you'd be more inclined to leave.
I think I've played too many video games. I can't just leave after seeing something like that.
Yeah, the smart thing to do would be to run. Either you've got a murderer or a ghost. Either way, it's not something you're exactly equipped to deal with.
No, it's cool. I got my photon beam pack in a trunk.
Have you actually even seen the movies?
Dear lads and ladies, please forgive my heresy, but I've only seen the 2016 version.
Could be worse. Could have only played the video game.
The video games are good.
Shouldn't be surprised to hear that from a streamer.
You know, we've been walking and talking for a while, but I haven't seen any sign of Raven.
Maybe she took flight.
Ah, very punny. Raven! Raven!
This is one of the bigger wings of the hospital. I spent a long time here earlier searching for a way to the basement.
I thought you said it was flooded.
I was hoping some part wasn't. Anyway, we should split up if we want to look for her. Her and the killer, too.
Are you, sure we need to split up?
I thought you said you were equipped to deal with the killer.
I said I had an electron pack, not a way to deal with the murderer.
You'll be no worse off than you were when you decided to stay here. Just scream real loud if you start getting shot.
Oh, sure, like you wouldn't hear the gunshots. I gotta be honest, I'm starting to regret my decision to stay. Could someone remind me why I haven't run for the hills yet? Oh yeah, because I can't leave that dumb girl or that idiot frat bro here to get ganked. Seriously, this is like the plot to a bad B movie. Let's just ignore the only one who has any sense. We sure won't get murdered. Okay, yeah, I really don't have an excuse to talk. I just don't want to find out Raven or Owen, even though I literally only just met them, died because I left them here alone.
You shouldn't be worried about us.
Raven?
This is not a place for you.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means that this is not a place for you. You should not stay here.
I can't argue with that. We should leave. You should come help me convince Owen, too.
No, this is not a place for you. This is our place.
Is this some kind of joke? I'm having a real hard time reading this conversation.
Do you know of the first death in this hospital?
No, but I have a feeling you're going to tell me.
A bird. No suffering patient. Just an idiot bird who landed in setting cement. A fossil before its time.
Okay, what does that have to do with anything?
It was the first thing to die here.
Okay, how about we pause your audition for an extra in a horror movie and focus on getting you out of here?
But I haven't told you about all the other deaths that have happened here.
That's nice. Let's get out of here. Andy, I found Raven!
That's great.
Now let's get out of... Did she just do the superhero thing? Not the one with the landing, the thing where they disappear when you look away for a second. I always found that whole thing sort of contrived. Shows what I know.
Where's Raven?
She ran off.
At least she's fine. No sign of your murderer.
My conversation with Raven makes me think that whole thing was some contrived prank.
I'm certainly starting to wonder about the murderer.
Let's just go look for Owen. So, is this how you expected to be scared on your Halloween night?
No, but I can also safely say it's not my worst.
Really? A murder isn't your scariest Halloween?
None really.
You wanna expand on that for our viewers at home?
Not particularly.
Fair, I can't force you. But, don't you wanna be famous?
Not even a little.
Fine.
Alright, welcome to the... Oh, it's you two.
Good to see you, too.
Have you seen anything? Did anything at your party get disturbed?
No, the only thing getting disturbed is me by you. How can I throw a party with you trying to scare people with some dumb murder story?
You think I made that up?
Cha. Do you think I'd actually be setting up for a party if I thought there was a real murder? No way, bruh. If there was someone murdering people, I'd be moving this party to somewhere a little less likely to include gunfire. Bruh, I'm not dumb.
You seem pretty dumb.
Don't be rude, Holmes.
Fine, do you think he came this way?
No, I'm 100% sure no one came this way. After getting back, I made sure to look everywhere for arrivals, but no one was here yet. Such a buzzkill.
Okay. Suppose if you haven't seen anything... Viewers, did you see anything on our way here?
Did you say they weren't responding?
I get something every once in a while. They told me to check here after all. You lads and ladies better have called the police by now. speaking of which, why haven't you gone and called the police? Do you think I'm lying too?
I think I already made my stance on the police very clear. That and I think you saw a ghost, not a murder.
Really? A ghost? Now, I make a living off of playing video games, so realize who is saying this when you hear it. I think you have been playing too many video games. Look, I'll confess something to you. And my viewers. I had no illusions. I fully expected to find nothing except for a few jump scares and false positives. I don't actually believe in ghosts.
And I believe I told you earlier, this place is actually haunted. You think I would say that if I didn't think ghosts were real?
Yes! In fact, I think there's several industries built on that very concept.
I believe in ghosts. I think you saw one. Maybe two.
Oh, sure. Why not? At this point, I'm starting to wonder if you might be right. Regardless, I'm done. I'm out.
Probably for the best.
Are you staying?
Yeah, at least until the cops arrive.
After your whole spiel about not liking them?
Didn't say I'd say hello, but I'll wait till they get here for you.
Yeah, I'll call them as soon as I get a real signal again. Might be doubling up unless my viewers are sadists, but...
Yeah, I get you. Stay safe, you hear?
Can do. Help me! You again? You're alive? He's right behind me! He wants to kill me! You already pulled this stunt with me once. I am not buying it. Do you have any idea how badly you scared me? Will you cut that out? I get it. This is some toot and pray. I'm talking to you!
Oh no.
What is going on? Okay, maybe this isn't a prank. He's right behind me! He wants to kill me!
It's a loop.
Help me! What's happening? What?
She died a long time ago.
They're ghosts?
No, it's just her. The man isn't there. Not even in the sense of a dead spirit. It's all just a shadow of the trauma from when she died.
He shot me.
No, you just stood in the middle of a shadow play. They can't hurt you.
How? No!
I told you before, I'm here for the ghosts. This isn't exactly my first haunting.
You're acting like this is normal.
Do you really think it's so abnormal? Even after seeing it? After coming here specifically for this?
Why would you want to tell me all this? Don't you want to keep something like this secret? I'm broadcasting to the entire world.
Come on. You think ghosts would be a secret if something like that worked? I can't say what we're broadcasting, but it isn't this.
He's right behind me! He wants to kill me! What's to stop me from running away and telling the whole world what I've seen?
Common sense?
But ghosts are real! I can prove it if I bring someone here.
Won't work. Hauntings are rarely this explicit, or passive for that matter. I doubt she'll be here tomorrow.
But I can't just forget about this. Ghosts are real. The afterlife is real. I'm an atheist. Or, well, I was, like 5 minutes ago.
Sure, it's not hard to walk away from this. One frightening event doesn't need to ruin your life.
But it did for you, didn't it?
It might have.
He's right
Let's
behind
start
me! He wants to kill me!
Something about tonight is causing everything here to become more active.
Wouldn't it be because of, Halloween?
Wouldn't be impossible. Wouldn't be any more likely than any other day of the year. Flooding's gone. You should leave now. Unless you want this to be part of your life, now is the time to go home. I'm going to the haunted basement.
Help me! place is actually haunted. There's a woman behind me dying on repeat, and the thing that bothers me most is who have I been talking to? I've seen responses. You've told me what to do. Who are you? Are you a ghost too? Yeah, you would shut up at such an important time. So tell me, oh ghost ex machina, what should I do? Should I listen to Andy and leave? Or should I do what I want to do and follow him?